Hey, friends and fam, it's John, and it's time for the JMART CAST for Monday, December 26th. What's going on? How are ya? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. All the best wishes for the upcoming 2023 year of, I don't even know what year it was going to be. I think it was just, what did we just have? The dragon? No, it was the tiger. And now we're moving into the year of the rabbit. So anyways, again, best wishes. Merry Christmas. Hope you got to have a great time spending it with family and just, enjoying yourself, eating good food, being happy and at peace, I suppose. That's what it was for me. I got to have a nice Christmas Eve dinner with my wife. After the kids went to bed, my wife made an amazing seafood dinner with like mussels, and we actually had some oysters as well. I got a shucker and I learned how to shuck oysters. That was quite exciting. I was able to do it. Only messed up 1 out of 6. So it's not as hard as it may seem. If an idiot like me can do it, you can probably do it too if you're interested in trying it and you have a good seafood hookup near where you live. So yeah, that was yesterday, and then today in the morning, my wife and I got to do our annual crepe off, where we have each one of us make one savory and one sweet rendition of French crepes. And last year I was savory, she was sweet, and we both decided to agree who had the tastier one. And last year she definitely won with her sweet crepe, and this year I was like, okay, we switch and I get to have the sweet one. So all I did was take some heavy cream and I whipped it up with a little bit of maple syrup in it. So it was maple flavored whipped cream with a bunch of berries, and that was my sweet dessert, which killed. And my wife had a nice Tuscan chicken that she slow cooked overnight, which was really delicious, but you just can't beat the sweet crepe. So it's tied 1-1 after 2 years, and the sweet crepe has won every year so far. Then after breakfast, we headed out to my wife's parents' house to spend Christmas afternoon and evening with them and her siblings, which was very nice, and again, a wonderful time. So blessed to have such a good, loving family. So now we're home and the kids are asleep, and I just put the wife to sleep as well. I thought I'd quickly record this and get it out, and then do it all over again with my family at my house tomorrow afternoon. So I'll have the morning to get ready for them. So not a lot of time to do this recording otherwise. So in other news this week, earlier in the week, I got a shipment from Meadows Farm of a half a cow and a turkey for Christmas. So Christmas came early for me. We had almost run out of the previous meat order from the farm, and it was time to refill the freezer. So we ordered a half a cow and a turkey for Christmas, of course. And so I was just doing some measurements and figuring stuff out as to how much we paid. I measured it out to be a total of 190 pounds of meat and bones from a half cow that we received. So 17 pounds of that was bones, stuff that could be used for soup bones. 52 pounds of it was ground beef, 10 pounds of it stewing beef, and then 34 pounds of steaks and 52 pounds of roasts, and lastly 26 pounds of meat on bone. So it's a great haul, and considering what I paid for it, I was doing some calculations trying to figure out some estimates of what the per pound price would be for the meat that I was purchasing. And, if I try to make a low estimate for the ground beef and like the stewing beef, then that would, in turn give me possibly a high estimate for the steaks and the roasts. But even with that calculation, I was guessing at about $16 per pound for the steaks and roast, which is pretty good given the fact that a lot of times if you're looking to buy any decent cut of meat from the grocery store, it's at least $20 per pound, at least at the grocery store I go to. Anyway, just wanted to say that I got the meat, pretty happy. That's basically probably my favorite Christmas gift I've gotten. Actually, that's not true. My other favorite gift is my wife got me a new coffee mug with a custom print of an Alex Gray painting. It's called The Net of Being. If you've never heard of it, look it up. The Net of Being by Alex Gray. So I actually had that before, and it broke since I think Rose was messing around with it, my little daughter. And so she got me a replacement one. So I'm pretty excited to have that back. Anyway, so since it's Christmas, I'm going to keep it a very short episode and finish off with a little Christmas poem that I asked ChatGPT to write for me. So I've been talking about this the last couple episodes, this program online called ChatGPT, which basically can write, like it's an artificial intelligence program that can write paragraphs if you ask it to, or poems or whatever. So I asked it to write a Christmas poem about the gift of girthy legs from doing squats. And I asked him to make it, or not him, I'm calling it a him. Just I asked the program to make it short and funny. And this was what it spat out at me. It goes, "'Twas Christmas time, and all around I heard the jingle of bells abound. But as I opened up my gifts with glee, I saw the best gift of all staring back at me. It was a pair of legs thick and strong from all the squats I had done all year long. No longer will I be the tiny one. These girthy legs have just begun. So as I stand and flex with pride, I'll thank the squats that gave me these thighs. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good squat. May your legs be girthy, strong, and hot." There you go. Hope you like that. With that, I'm going to sign off. Thank you all. Love you as always. Remember to stay active, be grateful. J-Mart out.